way so we can get through it.
Okay.
It's funny at this point. Hi everyone, I'm Jen.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen and Joe.
Blah, blah, blah.
On the go.
Take 3.
3. We should do an outtakes reel.
Yeah, there's a lot on this one, isn't there? Yeah, so we've been trying to record now for the last 45 minutes, and we started, and we had a flow going.
We didn't really.
No, it was like Flo from Alice reference. Don't know if you get it, but if you're old like me, you get it. We were like Flo from Alice. We had a flow, and then Riley had to get all riled up and cranky. Riley got riled. We had Riley with us. We had Maleficent here. Riley got cranky because she's hungry. So
Maleficent left us.
So Riley's gone now. She's eating.
She needed her bottle.
But we're doing a video today. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, we want to say we're recording this on Wednesday.
It's September 28th.
We are going to publish this on Sunday, but I had to get ahead of it because I'm going to San Diego this weekend. I have to help Ashley with a few things. So I wanted to get this recorded so I could get it ready to publish on Sunday. So today, unfortunately, that hurricane is heading right through Florida, Hurricane Ian, and we have, so many family and friends that are there. That are being affected by this right now. In multiple areas. We have friends in the Fort Myers area. We have family in St. Pete, Tampa area. We have friends and family in Orlando. So
my sister's in
Wesley Chapel. My family's in St. Pete. We have friends down in Fort Myers. We have all the friends and Timmy's in Orlando. So anyway, we just hope everyone's going to be okay. We know this is just really, really tough. Devastating. But it's devastating. But this is just like in 2017. This one's taken the same path. It was predicted to go to St. Pete, and then it stayed south and hit the Fort Myers area, and then worked its way up the middle of the state, right up to Orlando. So hopefully everyone there. And we have friends.
I've been reaching out to our friends and family all day just to get updates, and it's scary.
And then Justin and Bethany from Flack Fam, they live in Utah, and they're actually out in Disney right now.
They're staying at Coronado Springs and Destino Towers.
Yeah, and they're in concierge level too.
They are.
Yeah, so I feel horrible because they haven't been there in
a year.
In about a year, right? And so this is their first trip back to Disney in a year, and this happened. So, guys, if you're watching this, I hope you managed okay, and hopefully you still had a good time. Anyway.
Hey, you know what? We were talking about this, and if we were stuck at Disney during a hurricane, I think the resort I'd want to be stuck at would be Coronado Springs, but in the Destino Towers part. Because you've got access to, you've got Toledo, you've got Dahlia Lounge, you've got Rick's, you've got Maya Grill, you have the quick service cafeteria area. I can't remember what it's called. There's the coffee bar downstairs. I can't remember what that's called, but there's so many indoor
you have a lot of options. Yeah, you do. So, and I love Destino Tower. So,
I do too.
Anyway.
Our hearts go out to everyone who is affected.
I was thinking too, when it comes to different places to be, Destino Tower is, like I don't want to say thin, but it's just a tower. Whereas like Wilderness Lodge is bigger and wider.
Right.
So like that's not going anywhere. That's not going to topple over.
Right.
It's like more solid.
Right.
So I personally think if a hurricane's coming, I'd rather be a Wilderness Lodge because...
But the only dining...
But you got concierge level.
If you're staying at concierge level.
Right, yeah. But
you'd have Roaring Fork. And you'd have... you would have Territory Lounge.
Yes, and the other place.
Artist Point.
Yeah.
Whispering Canyon Cafe. So that would be good.
Right, yeah. Or I can go and hang out with Snow White.
That's true, Joe.
I could spend the hurricane with Snow. Yes. But absolutely, I would do that.
Speaking of concierge level at the Wilderness Lodge, we just stayed.
The real reason for our video?
Yes, we just stayed at the Wilderness Lodge's concierge level. It's called the Old Faithful Club. Yes. We were there for 3 nights, and then we switched over to just 3 nights in a regular room at the Wilderness Lodge, which was just so sad.
Well, in a way, but the original plan was to hop on over to Port Orleans French Quarter.
But then we decided like a week or 2 before our trip that we just didn't want to do that. We wanted to stay at Wilderness Lodge the whole time.
But realistically, though, the second room was better than the first room. The second room that we had the king-size bed, whereas the club level or concierge level room had 2 queens. So
no, it didn't. It had a king.
The club level?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
no, it didn't. No, it didn't. I have the room tour to show you to prove it.
Are you sure?
Yes, there were 2 beds in there. Yes, absolutely. There were 2 beds in the club level. Are you the one drinking the whiskey? Maybe you're just not enough sleep because you're taking care of Riley in the middle of the night, not realizing it?
I'm not taking care of Riley in the middle of the night.
I know, but still.
No, wait. I'm serious.
Club level had 2 beds in the room. And when we got
You're right.
You're right. Do you ever get tired of saying that?
No. Yes.
I don't ever get tired of hearing it.
But we did have a beautiful courtyard view, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves. We wanted to walk you through our experience at club level at the Wilderness Lodge.
Well, you were the one who was talking about the 2 rooms.
I was just saying that it was kind of sad to go from club level down to commoner's room.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that sad.
It was sad.
No, because the room was better. It was a little sad, but not as sad as you're making it out to be.
But the amenities weren't as great as club level.
Well, still.
So anyway.
Okay, well, anyway.
When you book club level, you usually, sometimes you receive a letter in the mail from Disney saying, thanks for reserving club level. If you need anything, here's a phone number to call. We never received that, but I heard that's fairly common. So when we got to the Wilderness Lodge, we got there fairly early at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. We went to the front desk and they knew we were in club level. They made sure our magic bands were working. And a CM magically appeared with a sign that said, welcome Sperendeo family.
Pixie dust came out of the sky.
I love that.
And she's like, hello.
And we were escorted to the elevators in the main lobby.
Yes.
And brought up to the 7th floor, which is club level. They scanned us in with our band, showed us how to work it, and explained how club level worked, when the offerings were, what was offered.
Yep.
And we were asked if we'd like a grog juice mimosa. And the grog juice, which I think it's like a cranberry blend, is special to the Wilderness Lodge.
Yes. So the hours, just so you know, they don't have stuff out all day, every day.
But it's most of the time.
But it's most of the time. They take like half-hour breaks to clear one part and then bring in another. Because they have breakfast, then they have snacks, then they have lunch, then they have more snacks, then they clear, they do dinner.
Dessert, and cordials.
Yeah, so nighttime drinks. So there are breaks in between there to clean and refresh. But for the most part, you have access to food the entire day.
So the cast member that greeted us in the concierge level was Justine, and she's the one who explained how everything worked, and we got to talking with her, and she asked us if we were there celebrating anything, and we said yes. As a matter of fact, we're celebrating becoming grandparents.
Yes,
this is important.
That little crying baby.
This is important, and I'll get to that. The reason that story is important.
She's out there eating. She was here. She was a guest star. Now she's gone.
You're really interrupting the flow.
I'm sorry. Flow like Alice?
No.
Okay, so Justine, baby, Riley, grandparents. Okay, go on.
So she asked what our plans were for the day. We said we were going to pop down to Geyser Point to see our friend Josh, who's a bartender there. And then we were going to head over to Magic Kingdom to see our son Tim. And then we would be back until our dinner reservation. So we did those things. And at about 1:30, we got our room ready text. So we went back to the Wilderness Lodge to find our room, which had a courtyard view. It was very beautiful, and there were a ton of welcome gifts. So Justine had totally listened to everything we had said to her, and there was a little card celebrating us becoming grandparents. We received a totem pole frame because if you've stayed at the Wilderness Lodge, there's a cute little totem pole in front of the mercantile, and it resembled that one to a T. And we were given a couple chocolate bars with the same totem pole on them. We received a beautiful print of the Wilderness Lodge. I don't remember who the artist is, but it already came
like wrapped. cellophane wrapped, and kind of in a little frame type thing.
But it's the border around the picture, so you can frame
border.
it.
Yeah, it's not a frame. But
so I can't wait to do that, to put it in our bedroom at home, and we have pictures of all this, and we'll include it at the end of the video. And then they also gave us.
Did you just make more work for me?
Yes. Then they gave us a because we told them our granddaughter's name is Riley. Coincidentally, In-N-Out's main character is Riley, the Pixar movie, and they left us a magnet set from In-N-Out, Inside Out, In-N-Out.
Did you say In-N-Out? Inside Out. You know, I think I made the same mistake the other day. I think when we were talking to Chloe.
I'm not big on the Pixar movies.
But I think I did when I was thinking about this. Was because when we were talking to Chloe about it, I think I said In-N-Out because I was thinking about In-N-Out Burger in California.
Yeah,
but it's Inside Out.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
With all the emotions.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
No, I know, but it's really cute. But they don't normally have anything with Riley. It's always the character, the emotions.
Joy and sadness.
So this was a little kind of a magnet frame. So they had all the different little characters.
It was just
cute.
It was
very
so
cute.
thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. It was very, very thoughtful. Yeah.
I loved it. So we did partake in the lounge for breakfast, for snacks, for some dinner offerings, the dessert and cordials. We popped in for a beer a couple times. Joe and I both had some coffee.
The coffee, they have the regular coffee and the crafts, the Joffrey's coffee. But they have this huge Nescafe machine.
Like the state-of-the-art, complicated.
So Nescafe, the commercial that George Clooney's been doing.
But this one is like, I think his is like a small unit. This thing was huge.
His was a small thing like a Keurig.
Yes.
So they have little pods, but they're round. Whereas like the Keurig is the little, whatever container, but these were like round little circular pods. And so you put it in there, and there are all sorts of different types of drinks you could make, whether it's just espresso, cappuccino, a latte. They got all sorts of stuff.
And then the cool thing was every day they would have a different recipe for a different specialty coffee that a CM loved.
Yes. So
you could follow that recipe as you made your coffee if that was something you wanted to try.
Right, because they had a lot of different flavored creamers or syrups rather, flavored syrups that you could put in to make the different things with the coffee. So I really like that coffee.
They also had the
really
French
good.
Vanilla creamer.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yeah.
So breakfast offerings were, and it changed every day. It was never the same exact stuff, but breakfast offerings ranged from croissants and danishes and muffins to, I think there were scrambled eggs up there one day.
Yeah, and they had different egg dishes every day.
There was oatmeal and yogurt and orange juice. It was all fresh, and they kept replenishing it. It never went empty.
Yeah.
I don't even think it got to half full at any point. It was always stocked.
There was always someone in there taking care of things. So
snacks were cheese and crackers and fruit and chips and pita chips and different kind of dips. Like they had a hummus dip. They had, remember that jalapeno dip? Oh, it was so good. Yeah, so, different veggies.
I mean, pretty much everything that they offered was fresh and tasty. And there was a really good variety of all sorts of different types of food throughout the day.
Dinners, they had pulled pork sandwiches that they brought up from Whispering Canyon Cafe. It was so good.
It really was. Good. Really enjoyed that a lot, that pulled pork.
That was really good. They had corn dog nuggets.
Yeah.
They had mac and cheese. When we finished our stay at Club Level, our friends stayed there a little longer than we did, and they actually had the mushroom bisque soup from Territory Lounge.
Yes, that's really good.
I was very jealous that we didn't get to see that during our trip.
But you did have that when we went to Territory Lounge. You actually did have a bowl of that. So.
And then the desserts, they had little tarts and cupcakes and cookies. And everything was just fresh and delicious, and anything you wanted. There was a time we were just sitting up in the lounge, and Jack,
yes,
came to talk to us, and I said, hey, do you have Mickey bars by any chance? Because I know that other club levels have had them, like Animal Kingdom Lodge's concierge level has them. And he's like, no, we actually don't have them here, but you can get them at the Roaring Fork restaurant downstairs. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, is there anything else I can get you? And Joe's like, oh, if you wouldn't mind if we could have a water, because you do have to ask for the water. They don't have the bottled water out. You have to get it from the desk in the concierge level. So it was taking a little bit to get the water, which was no big deal. We were just enjoying our time up there. And Jack came up with 2 Mickey Premium bars, which was just extremely thoughtful. Yeah. So
he's like, I went down to Roaring Fork and got you the ice cream bars. Well, like, what? That was the first
And,
night.
like,
That was the first night that we were there.
And we had plates full of desserts.
Yes.
So we were like,
I'm not going to not eat the ice cream bar. Are you kidding? I'm going straight for that. So we saved the desserts for later for the next day. We brought them back to the room and put them in the fridge.
So they will do anything.
Yeah,
for
it was
you
just
within
really
reason.
nice. Yeah.
Every single person we encountered was super sweet,
Yes,
super nice.
absolutely.
What can we do for you? What can we do to make your trip better?
It basically was Disney. It was Disney magic. This is one of the reasons why in our recent video, the Pits and Peaks, it was one of the reasons why we said, wow, you know what? It seems like the magic is back. And not just in concierge level, but throughout.
Every staff member we encountered at Wilderness Lodge was
and even
fabulous.
outside was really good. Because when the night we were at Magic Kingdom for the Halloween party, there were cast members dancing to the music. It seemed a little different this time. It really did. And it's not just us, just as I'm observing things. And, the last 2.5 years especially, it just seemed like it was a little different this time. So it was nice doing club level. Actually added to that and how nice people were there.
This is the first time we've paid for concierge level.
Yeah.
We had been magically upgraded to concierge level at both the Grand Floridian and the Contemporary Resort, which we loved.
Yeah.
They were both great, but I think
And those were both surprises.
They
we
were.
did not know. We were checking in and all of a sudden it's like, here you go. The Grand Floridian, which one was first? Contemporary?
Grand Floridian was first.
That was the first one. That's what I thought. Because at that one, several years ago, we were checking in and that
They actually met us with an
2016.
iPad outside, and
Yes.
they asked if I was Jenny Sparandeo, and I said yes.
Yeah, what the heck is going on? So then she said something like, well, I'll take you up. And you're like, I know where the
me up
room is.
where?
Yeah, what are we doing? Where are we going? And because she thought that you knew, but you didn't know.
I didn't know.
And so she's just taking you up to concierge level. So I was parking the car, doing the bags, whatever I was
And I'm
doing.
like, Joe!
And I come up and I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's like, yeah, we're going up. Where are we going? And we went to concierge level for Grand
And
Floridian.
then at the Contemporary, we were literally checking in, and she's like, "Oh, I see you've been upgraded to concierge level."
Yeah.
Like,
really?
okay.
Okay. I had no idea. Thanks.
But I will say that now that we've stayed at 3 different club levels, Wilderness Lodge was definitely my favorite. It was absolutely amazing in every way. Now, I will say, if you pay rack rate, it is $750-ish a night. I would never pay that.
No.
I although it's a fantastic experience, unless you were, and I still wouldn't do it. We were able to do it because we had the Disney Plus discount, which brought it down significantly, which I think it's worth it then. But I think next time we would, if there's another time that we do concierge level, I don't think I would book any dining reservations, and I would solely eat from the club level lounge, because everything you could ever want or need is there, and if you want more, you can take as many things as you want. You can bring things back to your room. It would totally be worth the money, especially when you think about what you would pay for Disney dining to when you map out your day.
Really, that's what you have to look at. So I was hoping we were going to talk about other stuff before we got to the money part, but since we're here, because there were some other things I wanted to say on the club level, but that's okay. We could finish up this and we'll go back. We'll just circle back.
Okay.
I'll make the flow like Alice yet again, even though you disrupted my flow. No, I'm kidding. If you add up how much you would spend every day going out to eat, so you have some food there.
So usually people do breakfast and dinner, or lunch and dinner, a quick service breakfast.
Right, possibly. But either way, you don't have the Disney dining plan at all anymore.
No.
So you're always going out to eat, whether you're buying stuff to eat in the room, like cheaper stuff like cereal, whatever. If you're getting it there at the resort, you're going to be paying a little more for it anyway. But if you go to, let's say, Roaring Fork to get something for breakfast, that can add up. You go out somewhere for lunch, you go somewhere for dinner. Now you have to add in how much you're spending every day in meals.
And drinks.
So if you cut that out or take that part out and then just look at what you're spending for a concierge level, like you said, if you're not going to make reservations, especially if it's a sit-down dining, everything is so much more expensive. Then you have to leave a tip. So it is, if you look at it that way, it would definitely be worth it. But you have to take advantage of all the food there and not just nibble on a couple things and a couple little pastries and then go out to eat the rest of the day. then it's not worth it. But
they had they always had a good variety of hot and cold items. At lunchtime, there through the evening, there was always beer and wine and every soda you could think of.
Yeah, so the alcohol, right? So
Gatorade.
the alcohol is that. There isn't, any of the hard liquor. You've got beer and wine.
But they did have cordials at night. They had Bailey's and Kahlua.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did have that. Yeah, so there's Bailey's, Kahlua, and
there were 4 of them.
What were the other ones?
Bailey's Irish Cream, Kahlua.
I'll have to look. I got videos on all of it. I recorded so much of.
That'll be another video.
Yeah.
We wanted to just talk about club level now. What was fresh in our heads, and it was just such a good experience.
Yes. So they had the cordials as well as the beer and the wine.
Yes.
So, but I couldn't get any whiskey, right? They didn't have whiskey there, or tequila, or vodka.
No, but you could have bought a bottle of whiskey and made a drink in your room. Just grabbed a Coke
easily.
from the lounge.
Coke, Sprite, ginger ale.
Because we've done that before, staying at the resorts.
Yeah. So the other thing too, which was interesting about the bottled water, they did not have bottled water out to take. You would have to actually ask for the bottled water, and they were the small bottles, the size that you would get.
Because I guess people were hoarding them, so.
Yeah. So I think part of it is so that people wouldn't just grab everything out of the fridge and take all the bottled water. But also, I really do think Disney is trying to just reduce some of the plastic.
As a matter of fact, speaking of that, DFB just did a video on Disney eliminating the plastic bags like we did.
Okay, well, really? They did about specifically the plastic bags. Well, we are trendsetters.
I don't want to say a video. She might have done a video on it. She definitely did a tweet about it.
Okay. Well, still, we're trendsetters. What can I say? I wish. Anyway, so just reducing the plastic, you have the bottled water, but they also have water on tap.
Yes.
So they had different kinds. They had room temperature water, cold water, and then like sparkling seltzer water.
Yes.
So if you want to fill up a water bottle and you could take it with, go to the park, you could do that easily. They had everything right there. So that was kind of cool. So with the variety of food and drink that you get, with the service that you get, with just feeling completely taken care of. I mean, again, this guy Jack who goes down to get the ice cream bars, I mean, come on, that was just, it's really super nice. Because, I don't know, it was really nice.
And here's a pro tip for you. We had actually considered extending our club level.
Yes.
So, we couldn't have stayed on the club level floor, but we could have upgraded to be able to come into the club level lounge for $130 extra a night, which isn't bad. Again, if you're not going to eat, if you don't have any other dining reservations, Joe and I would totally pay the $130 a night to add that on. And it's not available all the time. It's only for so many guests.
Yeah, right. If there was availability.
So you could try to book it last minute and ask if you can add it on for the $130 a night. It used to be $99, but of course they've raised the price.
Yeah.
So if you don't have any dining reservations, and especially if you're like a family of 4, that would totally be a great deal.
Yes, absolutely.
Between breakfast and lunch and dinner and snacks and drinks and alcohol, it would totally pay for itself and more.
We ended up skipping it because we had dinner reservations every night for the last few nights.
And they were reservations we didn't want to give up.
Oh yeah, like Haleo. No way. I mean, I'm sorry, it's Haleo. So Haleo, concierge level, not Haleo, definitely. So just so you know too, we didn't really say when you go in through the main elevator off the main lobby, it takes you up to the 7th floor, and that's the top floor of the
And then you have to
Wilderness
scan
Lodge.
in there's like a gate up, and you have to scan in to get into the club level food area and some of the rooms.
Yes.
But if you take the elevators around the corner from Roaring Fork,
so
you do have to scan your band to get up to the 7th floor.
When you go into the main entrance, the main lobby elevators are kind of off to the right just a bit, so you go up. But if you're going all the way to the left, you're kind of going down the ramp all the way to the left by the Roaring Fork, there are rooms over there. There's an elevator there. That one you have to scan in order to get to the 7th floor. Because
it lets you off in the rooms.
Right. Yeah, the rooms on that side are all club level concierge rooms. Going off the main elevator, you've got other rooms over here to the right that are regular rooms. And then to get into club level, you have to scan and go through the gate to get in. And you're going in through this gate, or through this door, so you're going in, and it's all, just right there, right in the center of the lobby, where you could, if you're down in the lobby, you look up and you see all the different, rooms, the different levels, because it's all open. And then as you're going in and you're walking past to get to the club level area, you're walking past Humphrey the bear. It's a big giant wooden bear, and it's Humphrey.
I miss him.
Yeah, he was. As she explained that Humphrey's been there for as long as the hotel has been there.
Yeah.
So, so overall, all of it was just really
It was a
fantastic.
good experience, and I would totally do it again. But I would
try to get whatever discount you can get, whether it's an AP discount, definitely get that.
And you don't need any dining reservations because there's more than enough food.
Yeah, just try to take advantage of that as much as you possibly can.
So the cat just jumped where we have our lighting.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping she doesn't knock it down.
I really hope.
So anyway, we're going to end it here. Concierge level, book it if you can at the Love Massage. It was a great experience. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action. Because we are one away from 1,900 subscribers. Hopefully by the time this comes
We're
up.
at 1899?
Yes.
Wow.
So hopefully by the time this comes out, we've gone past that and not gone backwards because that has been known to happen a lot.
Does it seem like it's taken us like 3 hours to record this video
It seems like it's been 3 hours to record this video and 13 years to get to 1,900 subscribers.
Oh, yeah, that too. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
All these algorithms changing. It's just... But follow us on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok because we post there too. A whole bunch of Disney content and fashion and coffee and cocktails and you don't want to miss out.
Yes. Yes, yes.
All right.
So, all right. Thank you as always for watching. Really appreciate it. Keep tuning in, putting up more and more videos as much as I possibly can. Disney, fun, fun, fun. I'm going to see if I can maybe catch a couple of things this weekend in San Diego. I'm going out to help Ashley, but we do have something fun planned for Saturday evening. Oh,
you do? Yes.
Yes. So...
All right.
Maybe I'll get a couple little shots of that, and we'll maybe put something up for Monday. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
All right. Talk to you guys next time. Thank you as always.
Bye.
Cheers.
Oh my God, do we have to have anybody else with us?
There you go. Look at that. Here she comes.
Yep, you just did that because you wanted the cat to be with you. Okay. Hi everyone. Oh, shoot. Hi everyone, I'm Jen.
And I'm Joe.
And we're Jen, Joe, Riley, Maleficent, Raven, and Jack on the go.
Oh my goodness.
Remember when it just used to be me and you?
Our video has been overtaken and overrun by guest stars.
She's pretty chill right now, so hopefully we can get through this.
Yes.
We may have to stop. I just don't know.
Oh, you okay there, kid? Don't get cranky. So I guess I'll be finishing up the video alone. Me and the whiskey. Oh yeah, and Mal. Say hi, Mal. Anyway, so club level. Yay! That's about the end of the video.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry. Do you have more to say? Oh, look who's back, everyone.
I wanted to say that, so we have a lot more to say. So when we were being explained by Justine.
When we were being explained by Justine, do you speak much?
Justine was our cast
What was your, wait, hold on. What was your major in college?
English. So.
Okay, so.
Anyway.
Justine was explaining stuff to us.
And she was, oops. This video is a train wreck. Okay.
All right, so let's try this again.
What was the other? Oh, and then they left us because we told them that our granddaughter was Riley.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Your mom is bringing you a bottle. Maybe she just wants to look at you.
Want to look at me? That's why she's crying, because she's looking at me. Hey, what's the matter your face? Shut up at your face. Hey. Boop,
Say,
ba-doop,
Grandpa,
ba-doop.
that's not nice.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Is that an Italian thing?
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Hey, what's the matter for you? Hey, what's the matter your face? Hey, shut up your face.
Is that really a song, or did you make that
No,
up?
it's a song.
It really is?
Yeah. Someone.
Do you need a baba? You do? We're just gonna refilm this while you're...
No, I like what we've done so far.
I don't really like it.
No, no, no,
I don't
no.
think it works
I don't
at all.
like it.
I just don't like it. We're gonna start over.
We're gonna start all over.
Yeah.
Because you don't like it.
I don't like it.